This jellyfish-like thing is called a SCOBY, and I'm going to show you how to use it to make kombucha.
Is it kombucha ready?
Nope, not yet. Are you excited for the kombucha?
Yeah.
Me too. First thing you're going to need is some starter and a SCOBY, which you can likely get from a friend because every time you make a batch of kombucha, you'll end up with extra starter, which can make a new SCOBY. You'll also need to make some sweet tea. You can use black tea or green tea. I'm using 10 tea bags of black tea, 2.5 cups of sugar. Feel free to spill some over the edge so that you can clean it up later. I usually do. Pour the hot tea into a vessel. I'm using this tea dispenser thing, and you're also going to want to pour in some cold water on top of that to cool it off so that it doesn't kill your culture. At this point, it's safe to put in this weird thing. I'm also going to add 2.5 cups of starter and then fill it to the top with some lukewarm water and cover it with a loose fitting lid. At this point, it's going to sit for 5 to 21 days until I need to make the next batch of kombucha. Once you've done the first ferment for at least 5 days, it's time to cut up some strawberries or anything that has some sugar in it. You could do apple or some other kind of berry. I like strawberry. And you're going to need to pour this off into other containers. You can use these glass Kolsch bottles or 2-liter bottles, as I've found works pretty well. You're going to want to let it ferment for the second time for like 5 days. Maybe taste it after day 3 to see if it's carbonated enough for you. It kind of just depends on how active your ferment is. And make sure you're burping your glass bottles daily because that could explode under the pressure. And that's pretty much it.